Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Marina, eyes on the camera now, there we go. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil. Oh, you just caught the sight of this guy. Ooh, a 5 o'clock shadow. Because real beards don't really exist in this realm. Maybe in a slightly madder realm we can find a beard. Regardless, welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina Mistfire. We've had a little trip down to Anvil, done some miscellaneous tasks, and the last task we have to do, that Countess Umbranox herself asked us to do, is to take care of a little demonic invasion problem. You know, it's just the way our lives are now, I suppose. So if we check out allies for Bruma, we can see that the gate up here is the one that she's referring to. So we want to go over there and take care of it. Right, we killed this mountain lion. It was not in a basement, which is weird. I thought that was a natural habitat for the mountain lions of this place. And what I'm kind of excited about is the fact that I do believe that the Anvil gate leads to a world we have cleared before. What does this mean? This means we can take on the Oblivion Portal Speedrun Challenge. We'll see how that turns out. But first, let's get the drop on these suckers. Whew. Start with the spider Deidre. Now, did I just say Deidre unironically? I think I said it half ironically, because I know how odd it sounds. Looks like I don't have charge on my thing, so I'm jumping into battle without charge on my weapon. This is gonna go great. Let's do some of the Grand Soul Gems that have... I mean, if I stop by a place, I can charge them up a little. Yeah! There we go. Now I can use her soul to charge that up. And then dodge a little. Oh! Take care of her, means we don't have to take care of the babies. That sounds rather mean. That's how it... Oh, Clamfair. Don't even mess with them. Why is there another There's a third spider Daedra here. Okay, I'm just gonna take it easy for a couple of seconds here. And then jump through. And deal with the last one. Okay. Feels like that. I feel like that's a good warm-up. Plus, I don't think we'll actually need to be killing a lot down here. So I guess we gotta do our killing outside. Poor Clanfair. It's not even had the mobility to keep up with Marina Mistfire. Okay, let's go inside. This is how it's going to work. When there's a gate that we've cleared before, we can clear it again. And I remember this design fairly well. I believe this was after we did the isolated house portal. Remember when we stepped out of the house and it was destroyed the second we stepped out? So, when we do a speed run, this is how I want to do it. I want to have a timer, and I'm going to start right in front of the portal. And I am going to be as fast as I can. And I'm going to run up, and the second I hit... But then again, I might want to reroll. So the second I hit the sigil stone, pick it up the first time, that's our time. That's the one I'm going to write down. We can keep a list and see if we can beat our previous records. I figured that could be a fun way to make these realms a little interesting. At least I'm very curious about the time we might get. So we'll have Traveler's Grace here, and then I would also want Leap of Faith, because this one is rather interesting though, isn't it? Because this one we have to go through some different tunnels in order to climb. Question is, do I really want to do that this time around? Okay. Well, I think we just have to start. I'm going to make myself a little save here. And a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, go! And she's off. Marina Mistfire off at an incredible pace. The Daedra in her way, but of course Marina Mistfire does not let herself face by this petty obstacle. Oh, looks like there's a civil eye. Well, he's out of there. We're not seeing him again the rest of this playthrough, so say goodbye. Now, normally we have to go through some portals here in order to go up. I might not even have to cross around if I can find a way to get up onto the ledges here where there are hanging corpses. It's a clear sign that I should not go this way. There we go, if I can... No! Wait, it's okay, because we can go here. This looks like a prime spot to get ourselves up here. We do have the Ring of Skimming on, right? Time's ticking. We do not have the Ring of Skimming on. That's gonna give us a little bit of extra speed. So we'll keep that equipped. And then we will make our way up here. Now, where do we go from here? Probably up onto this rock. Though I can't, my feet can't find purchase here on this ledge. We'll have to continue around a little bit. That's fine, because we got to jump there. Very good. Now, oh, if we can get up there, we're almost there. Okay, this is fine. Let's just keep moving around. We gotta learn. Because then we can always, if we could, oh, yes. I think we're slowly not doing it at all. That's fine. This Restore Magica potion is really helping. Come on! I could have been through the tunnels by now. I took a chance. I gambled. But that's fine. I believe it was in the back anyway. Probably not. Doesn't matter. We're going there. Todd Howard, I will not succumb to your design. Yes! Screw you. This is our story. We do what we want. We're right by the tower. Oh, yes, come on. Yes. Oh, we're making good time. We're making... Did I? Oh, I hope I didn't botch it there. Where is it? It has to be around... Right around here. Right around the corner. We're in the tower portal. Making good time. Maybe the tunnels would have been faster. Still. Hey, guys. Bye, guys. Go. And just keep our eyes on the prize. So we won't get a lot of treasure or loot this way. That's true. But we'll be fine. Plenty of other places we can get ourselves some treasure and loot. Get out of my way, please. Move. And we're almost there. Almost at the top now. Final chamber. Second we grab the sigil stone and then we can do the usual. I believe we have 4 rerolls now, which is nice. So we've closed 3, so that's... we closed 9, so that's divided by 3 is 3 plus 1 is 4. Time! Okay. Look at that. I don't know what the time is, you tell me. Still, that's nice. So we just got ourselves resist fire, which is not helpful since we have the mundane ring, and fire damage on strike. Yay! I think we're gonna pass on this. I didn't make a save before grabbing it. Oh well, that's the one we got, everybody. Oh wait, the loot, Ring of Intelligence. Well, I'll take that. I'll sell it. You guys could sure use that. Just figured I'd give them, you know, something nice to look at right before they die. Just Marina baring her teeth, spitting in their face. Close the Oblivion gate outside of Anvil. Poof. Alright, and that's how quickly it can be done. It doesn't have to be an entire episode. And that's... I'm really happy we've established the rules that way, because if we were to do everyone 100%, I don't know, interest would drop. So, it's... That's wonderful. I believe this is the mountain lion den where we go out with the... I cannot remember his name. Pinitus? The man who walks around dressed in fancy armor who like goes out and slays these beasts with us during that Fighters Guild quest. I'll probably leave his stuff alone. Considered, you know, borrowing some of it, but then again, when he goes to bed, well, it's probably still in his inventory. Stealing that would be kind of difficult. It wouldn't even be worth it. Why am I thinking of doing petty crimes? I am not a millionaire, but I'm essentially a millionaire, okay? In terms of what the gold I have, it's worth, you know?
Anytime now.
So, we'll go back to the castle, ask if she can send her troops, because if I forgot to do this and went back up to Bruma later, I still wouldn't have her confirmation and I would have to go all the way back down. So getting all the different cities to come and support us during the... Oh, she goes to bed at midnight. Alright. It's Rain's Hand. Moving into a new month with new opportunities for murder and mayhem. Yes. Oh. There she comes. Bum, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. You're the steward.
Going into that Oblivion gate was an impressive feat of daring do. I salute you.
So, let's talk about Hieronymus Lex. I snuck into your office, didn't I? Wasn't I supposed to get a little bit of cash from you?
She wants me to tip you?
Yeah.
You add insult to injury. You cost my cousin a chance at that job. Take your money and get out of my sight.
You don't consider it a little scummy to, like, put your cousin on the list of whatever?
The Countess deserves all the credit. I do things my way indeed, but she gives me the authority and support.
Looks like she's forgotten all about it already. Doesn't matter.
You'll regret this.
Or not. Oh, we'll see. See how long you keep that essential status. Who let the freaking beggar in here? Come on now.
What do you want?
It's the stranger.
You're bothering me.
I'm sure you're bothering everybody here, hanging out right next to the freaking royal court itself. Whatever. I'll sit with you. Gotta wait for her to appear. You probably shouldn't come walking into the castle with a demonic blade. Whatever, you do you. Who am I to tell you how to live, okay? I walk around with demonic artifacts all the time. I proudly display them on my freaking mantle.
What do you want?
Oh, I want to just get a little bit of a break from you, okay? You're not gonna get anywhere in life with that attitudes. Hey.
You sure gave those damn Daedra what for? It makes us all feel better to have someone like you around.
Thank you. So about that support?
I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion gate outside Anvil. I honor you for your bravery and service to my city. With Anvil safe for the moment, I will send some of my best soldiers to bolster the Bruma garrison.
I believe most cities, they send like 2 soldiers. I believe there's a city that sends like 1. But sure, thank you. You have like 20 guards just idling around town, killing people for picking up a bowl that they shouldn't have, but sure.
You are dismissed.
Alright. Job well done. So, we're done in Anvil. What does that mean? I completely forgot about Kvatch. Because I was thinking of the major cities, but when you think of all the major cities, you don't usually have Kvatch even in the equation because there's so little that can be done there. They never actually rebuild as long as you play the game. But sure, let's take a little trip up to Kvatch and see if they can send some support as well. But other than that, I believe the next, we definitely want to get back to the city because we want to do taking care of Lex, deliver information at a price. Also, we want to make ourselves a new fun spell and change up our style a little bit, put away some things, so on and so forth. And we want to do destruction training. So, we need to seek out Bralsa Andaren, who can be found out here in the wilds. She's going to be an important person for us to come and visit. Because she's a destruction master trainer, but she's a bit of a peculiar woman. She will desire 20 bear pelts. So we have 19 at the moment, I believe. So I think we only have to go out in the woods and slay a single bear. So let's do that while we're on the way over to Kvatch. Stop by Kvatch, stop by her, and stop by the city. Dodge a few portals on the way, I suppose. It'll be fine. Over there is Gwedden Farm, where we've actually locked away a minor collectible. There is a copy of the Lustergonian Maid inside. That was there and got locked after the quests. However, at the time of recording that episode, we did not have the sub-goal of getting every single copy of the Lustergonian Maid. So, I'm not too set. Oh, hey.
Leave me to my work, stranger.
Who are you? Are you like a master trainer?
You too.
I was prepared to fight a bandit here. I'm glad I didn't slash ya. Nice, cool. Good to meet ya. I'm glad you're essential. I believe some of the master trainers that reside out in the wilds, they're not essential in the vanilla game, and so they might get mauled by bears. Or they become non-essential when you meet them and finish their quests. But then when you return to them to actually train, you walk into their zone, their area, which spawns mobs in that area, which then subsequently kills them. Jode. No stars shine upon the Doomstone? Well, I'll make sure that they do. We got Joan, and this is Jode's. Alright, that's good. I might have to update the... I have a little bit of a map where all of these different collectibles are, but I don't think I'd actually placed one down here in Anvil, so... On Jode's face, the hero's doom is traced. You've gained the Jode's blood greater power. Let's see. Jode's blood, fortify health, 40 points, fortify blade, blunt, and hand-to-hands. Alright, that's kind of a fun one. I don't mind that. Honor... Wait, why did I just get a health bar? That was kind of strange. Is she in trouble? There was a mountain lion. Where's Oblivion? I thought that health bar might have represented her, that she was in combat since she was the Oblivion! My instincts were right. Just saw that mountain lion go straight up the mountain here. I'm not sure if he was running away from her and another one got her, but... Oblivion! That's an arrow root. That's not Oblivion. Wait. She's fighting bandits! Don't worry, I got your back. Maybe then you can teach me whatever you want to know despite my skill requirements not being met. Yeah! Oh, sorry, I might have shocked her a little bit. She'll be fine. She'll walk it off. Yeah! Nice armor. I'll buy it at a high price. And by that I mean I'll take it for free. Glass shields. Ebony war axe. Wow, I found him real quick. Don't just walk away like that. I just saved your... I mean, I saved you and then I killed you, but then you walked it off. So, in the end... Let's see. Velvet glass. So, good time. Where is she? There she is. Hey, you gotta be careful out here.
Leave me to my work, stranger.
What is your work? Getting beat up by bandits?
Good day.
I wonder if she was out hunting that lion and it led her up into that. That's what's so fun about these games and their AI, where they make choices and they have routines. You never know what kind of mess they get into. Alright, so that was Dasek Moor bandits, perhaps. But then again, does Dasek Moor really have bandits? Or wasn't that one of the places that is mislabeled, that is actually labeled as a camp in the original one? That was actually kind of a nice visual there, and oh, there's like freaking 2 Atronachs and a Daedroth just walking around like lumbering giants. We're not going anywhere near them. Okay, let's try to stay on track. Here's Kvatch. I almost passed it by, actually. I got a little sidetracked due to Alowin's struggle. They're talking about rebuilding. Still. I mean, it's gonna take some time, so...
I'm angry.
There we go.
That anger keeps me going.
That's a little
I'm
somber.
just lucky to be alive.
I'm angry. I want to stay angry.
I'm just
That
lucky to be
anger
alive.
keeps me
Yeah,
going.
just you do you, I suppose.
How
Bit
could
of
the
a-
Nine let this happen?
I don't know.
Are they angry with us?
It's the smell,
I don't
really.
know. What could
Smoke
we
and
have done?
Just a bit of a frame dip there, like there was something that the game was trying to load, but it's just a lot of people. Or maybe I'd want to consider changing the recording location. If it keeps dipping, I'll do that. Doesn't matter. We'll continue up to the place where we cleared our first Oblivion gate. I mean, we haven't cleared that many. We cleared like, what, 10? Out of 60? But you'll see the remaining ones are just gonna be breezes for the most part. Bit fewer demons around this time. I guess we'll make our way to the castle and see who's there. Because I do remember that we found the Count dead in his chambers. I suppose maybe the... Who would be ruling there now? Maybe the captain of the guard has
Please,
control.
by all means.
Oh, hey, the Imperial
What's going
Legion's
on
here.
with you? I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
You guys are hopeless.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
The city fell to demons. Whatever. Sure, mud crabs are horrible creatures. I avoid them whenever I can too. I suppose we should go further into the castle and just find out who's on the throne, so to say. Who's in charge here? Who do I have to talk to get a couple of guards to come with me, huh? Right, Savlian Matthias. He gave us the Kvatch Cuirass.
I hope I can help.
I hope you can too.
I have few enough men to spare, but you have more than earned our help. I will send what aid I can. Bruma must not share the fate of our city.
Wonderful.
Good day.
So glad I noticed that we hadn't done Kvatch on the way. Otherwise, that would have been a painful trek back from Bruma, as I realized. I would have felt stupid. So, we got that taken care of. Now we can go straight up into the wilds and find that destruction trainer for enjoying the statue of Antus here. Look at that. Regardless, we'll be off now.
Speak.
Speak.
You have my ears.
Careful out there. Saw a few mud crabs walking around these parts lately. They're nasty creatures. I avoid them whenever I can. I don't know about you. So, Kvatch is also the city that, if you remember the Dunmer from the beginning of, I believe his name is Jib, from the beginning of Morrowind, he actually takes up residence here in Kvatch. And when you meet him in the Skyrim DLC, Dragonborn? No, that's Dawnguard. That's Dawnguard you meet him in. He will talk about actually being, you know, just spending his days here in Kvatch and then suddenly demonic invasion. So some have speculated that this right here is his head. Which, you know, might be, might not be, but I like that theory. Now we can hit the road. We still need a bear. And judging by our bear luck, we should be fine. Our encounter rates with them have been quite good. I don't know if good's the right word, but we met them a lot. That we definitely have. I wouldn't say it's been unbearable, but it's definitely been a lot. It's been a bit of a burden to bear on our backs, constantly being assaulted by them, but that's fine. Isn't this the hut where the man who goes after the Sunken One lives? Because I believe he lives in the shadow of Kvatch. Shetcombe Farm. Yes, I do believe so. Step inside, maybe he has returned. Which will be weird because he perished in the cave. Just remember this. This is a nice little house. I do believe you can actually sleep here as well. So you can make this your own little cozy cabin if you really wanted to. We're actually on our way to leveling up. I think Blade might do it. We don't have a lot of light armor, but we could equip a light armor shield. So, well, there we go. Going forward, what I recommend is that we actually, or should I maybe equip? Well, this one weighs nothing. If we just keep this shield on us, we're gonna get light armor experience as we're just walking about. So that might be good. Push that up to Journeyman would be fun. Get a bit more of a... I think you get more defenses from light armor, or it was that something... I can't quite remember the bonus that you get. Right, this was Minotaur land, I remember. Good night. You gonna headbutt me, mister? Nah-uh. Okay, there's more of them. Probably another Minotaur. Rushing around here somewhere. Come now. Don't be shy. They really improved the music system in Skyrim, because in this game, if an enemy is like half the forest away and they're coming for ya, bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum bum. Meanwhile, it's a bit more subdued in Skyrim, and it's a bit more dynamic, and mud crabs don't trigger it most of the time. That's good. You know, you live and you learn. That's the important bit. Learn from your mistakes. Now, I would want to get the Azura Star back on here. Make sure we keep Aetherius charged up. And we should be coming up on Brelsa's location in not too long. I believe these were the grasses where I managed to lose that one glass piece. The grass where I lost the glass. Yes. Okay, who's after me? If it's not a... I don't care unless you're a bear. I know it's not fair. Come out, I dare you. I mean, there's a doggy over at the camp there, but that's not what's chasing me. What? Come on now. Guess I'll go over to the doggy's lair, since the bear won't be fair. Hey. I just came here because I needed to put you down. You've been a bad doggy. You've been an awful doggy. I've heard some things, okay? Good night. I really didn't have to go out of my way to go to this camp and do that, but I mean, I figured there might be a bandit here. I figured maybe he triggered the music. He's gone now. So, what's really the harm? He's in a better place. I really shouldn't be picking up silver nuggets, but passed the test. Okay. Anyways, we got a little distracted there. I think we have this stone. The Atronach. Right, this is definitely not a stone I want to stare by. We are currently staring by the stone. Which I can't. All of these powers are sort of confusing me a little at the moment. I can't quite remember which one is from the stone itself, but I feel like we might be happy with what we have. Regardless, Atronach stone does not seem very appealing at the moment. Now, I do remember back in the day actually going out in the wilderness to find Brelsa. So back in the day, I used to level up I played on the PS3, and there was a rather easy way to level up spells, because you could just remap the, you know, cast spell button. I'd usually just remap that to a button that was easy to spam, like the X button. Then I would just, you know, stand behind the Mage's Guild, have a really cheap spell, and just spam X, and I'd just switch my TV output and just watch some TV while I spammed X. That's how it went. Oh, ogre time. Nice. Oh gosh, this ogre's mad. He's like, get out of my... Hey, this ain't no swamp, man. Figured. Oh wow, empty grand soul gem I'll take. Thank you, mister. Oh, looks like we have a little bit of a Valley View camp. I'll take that on the way. Thank you very much. Take some of your gear as well. Probably the glass shield. Oh, and I'm sorry, it looks like we'll be killing 2 dogs in today's episodes. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. What am I gonna do? Doggy's gonna get me. Whoa. Let's see. Was that glass maze really worth it, or did I just pick it up despite it being... It was pretty trash. Yeah, go away, doggy. We got places to be. Have we gotten significant light armor experience? We actually gotten quite some light armor experience just being hit a couple of times now, which is good. It's another portal. I mean, we're in the prime location for portals after all. Skingrad is just surrounded. I feel like this is where most of the portals have spawned on this save file. Which is fine. This just means that later on we might have to do like 5 portals an episode. And I mean, we could do that if we just speed through them in this area. It's really not going to be as bad as it seems sometimes. Like when I make the progress bar and see how many portals we've cleared, sometimes I groan to myself, but it's fine. We'll be fine. Get a little blessing from Kinnereth here as we walk peacefully through nature. Okay. Found you. Let's have a little chat, shall we? Oh.
Be gone, stranger. I have business with Kinnereth's shrine, and I will not be disturbed.
Well, me and Kinnereth were... the bear pelts. Right. Can we get training?
You seek training? If I were to aid you, you would first have to assist me. I would strip the creators of their works. You will help with this. Bring me 20 bear pelts, as proof that you have helped tear nature asunder. Then we shall speak of spells and teaching.
Any rumors out here?
Way shrines of the Nine in the wilderness confer blessings on the righteous and faithful.
Yeah. Sometimes on Marina, too.
Farewell.
If I was a bear... If I was a bear... Well, it shouldn't be too hard, right? We just, you know, run off into the woods and... Something's coming! Never been so disappointed in my life. You're a big letdown. Get out of here. Okay, that's fine. It's a big forest. I mean, I usually meet these creatures every 5 I mean, that's a minotaur. That's not what I want. But he's probably gonna trigger the music soon, so... Might as well. Oh, well, gotta make sure to hit him if you want to kill him. Sort of step 1. Make sure you hit. That's fine, you know. The third time's the charm. Next one. That's a troll. I haven't met a troll in ages. What happened to the bears? I guess maybe they've gone extinct. I mean, I've killed a lot of them. Wouldn't shock me. Alright, 4th time. That's when it really gets going. Alright, that's the little settlement. Isn't that the one we helped the Germain brothers get back? I believe that's right by Skingrad. Hey, it's Weatherly! Let's stop by. See if they managed to get the place back together. Hey, boys. I mean, yeah, I do think it looks a bit more tidy than it was, right? Either that or, I don't know, they just put some candles out. Looks great.
Good day.
We're doing fine? We're good? Your brother?
If I was ever rude to you before, I'm sorry. You deserve my gratitude.
Right, that wasn't his brother. Albert was his father, wasn't he?
You.
Yeah. Well, we have helped them, and in the process, I do believe we pissed off a certain master merchant. I do believe, or did we help him? I really don't know. It's been such a long time. I can't remember who I chose back then. The Sins of the Father quests. I mean, we've done a couple of quests, so I think I can be excused for not remembering exactly what went down. Right, bear season, that's what we should have had. I've shown the reward given to me by Laithwaite to Gilbert. He was sad to hear that his father was actually a master thief. Happened on a bit, was turned to castle. Personal keepsake. Right, we gave it to the brothers. Yeah, and we pissed off the master merchant. That's fine. He's only gonna be really important later on. Bears, please, someone offer me a bear. Somewhere in this forest, they must live. Well, I'm considering if I should just go looking and just cut back whenever I've found one. Might be for the best, because I just see other completely unrelated things. And there's a portal right there, of course. She's sleeping between 3 portals and all the wildlife of... Yeah, I'm gonna go looking for a little while in the forest here, see what I can find. That's like the 4th wolf I've seen. There were so many bears on the way. I mean, maybe this isn't bear country. Okay. Should I head back to skiing? I feel like, you know, there's just something instinctual in me. Like it's that manly instinct, like, yeah, I'm gonna want to hunt my own stuff. I don't want to go to a store and buy that. I'm a man. I can find what I wanna.
Who's there?
Oh, Marina is just itching to get some murdering done, and you are just at the wrong place at the wrong...
Won't you die?
Because I have somewhere to be. Light armor skill! Keep hitting me, I appreciate it. Oh, hold on. You keep talking after I've looted. There we go. Keep shooting. I'll mind my health, don't worry. It's all under control. Oh, he's shooting me with light arrows. That's kind of cool. I like that. I mean, all of him is glowing. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Got him. Arrow of sunlight. Cool, I'll take those. He has a Daedric bow as well. I think I might actually grab that. Then I'm starting to get a little heavy. Ebony dagger we will definitely take. Now, we are a little heavy, as I was pointing out, so we might want to swap out the ring of skimming with a diamond ring, and then we gotta go back to Cruelty's Heart here. There we go. Wonderful. Yeah, maybe we'd want to go back to Skingrads. Oh, that's such a... I'm up by Coral! Wow, I've gone north when I thought I was going south. Wow. Okay. Alright. I mean, being at Coral's not a bad thing either. Oh, this is such a mess. Alright, I'll make my way back down. There's a freaking Minotaur. There's everything but that bear. When I find him, oh, I'm gonna... Bear. Oh, mountain lion! In my basement. Oh. Get out of here. Okay. I feel like I've met every creature. I met a boar. A wolf, many wolves, minotaurs, ogres, trolls, but not a single one. I will never diss bear pelt again, okay? If the forest would bless me with a bear right now... No, I should be careful. I'm about to make a pact. I feel like I almost have to at this point. Okay. If the next creature I encounter is a bear, I promise that from this day onward, I will always pick up bear pelts after I've killed a bear in the wilds. That's right. That's right, nature. What you gonna do about that? I know you're eager. I know you're eager to see me do that. Come on. What do you say? The next creature I meet. If the next creature that triggers the combat music... That's a springin'. Hasn't triggered it. Come on now, don't... Right, we're at Hackdirt actually. I mean, there are bears in Hackdirt. There's lots of other... Maybe I shouldn't be here. This is probably a bad idea. I guess most of them are down in the caves. Well, guess we'll have to go back to Brelsa empty-handed. Tell her we couldn't find anything. You know, that's just how life goes sometimes. Unless the game would be so kind. That's the blitz. Oh, that's a deer. Well, it's another bloody deer. Maybe I could just take the deer pelt and try to pass. I mean, I feel like she's experienced enough in the wild to be able to tell that it's not actually a bear pelt. Keen eyes and all that. Oh! It's coming. Oh! Nature. It's a load of bullocks. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Well, I'm in this weird state now where I feel like I'm trying to achieve a goal, and the fact that I'm not achieving it, I feel is unsatisfactory. And the fact that we have something that's unsatisfactory means I don't want to conclude the episode here. Because I don't want to end on a sour note. I always like to leave it on a high note, or leave it on a note where it's like, oh, what's going to happen in the next one? Not, in the next one, we're going to continue looking around the forest for bears. So, okay, if you do not want to give me a bear, I will, in fact, run all the way down to Skingrad, go talk to Gunder, see if he's actually there, if the store is open, unless he's sleeping until 3 p.m. again. That's his shop hours. And I will buy a pelt. If that's really what it's going to take. Probably spent a day out here just... Let's just say it's gonna be good getting back to the city. because I would love to get back to the university now. I want to change up our style a little bit, and I've been thinking about robes to replace it. Now, I've been a little inspired by the picture that Anna drew of Marina. She has the red robes on. Now, the Mythic Dawn robes we can't really use because they exclude, I believe, the glove slot and the foot slot, and it looks a little shabby. The red silk robes, though, they look quite nice. However, there are 2 sets of red silk robes with a matching hood that can be found in the game easily. One that Rinder sells at Rinder Staffs, and also one found outside of Fort Grief. We have acquired both of those, and I believe I sold one set, and the other one we've enchanted to be battlemage gear with shield 10%, which isn't great, but it's also now the only available... Well, that's not completely true. There are no more hoods left in this realm, I do believe. No more red hoods, but there is one more red silk robe we can acquire without resorting to killing an NPC. So we'll see if we can get our hands on that, and we can consider if we want to make the red silk robe be the ultimate fancy pants outfit. Just a new combat gear, but it can also serve as sort of the fancy Marina gear. Gunder, you better have restocked by now, buddy.
I hope I can help.
Oh, I hope you can too. I'm gonna buy your entire
May I interest you in some of my
if you have
fine
them.
wares?
Oh, thank you. All the bears.
Come back and see me again.
Yeah.
You too.
I'm over encumbered. I just bought a lot of bear pelts and I just put it in my backpack, turned around, took one. Gunder, my man! So I heard you're in the armor buying business. Is that right? Well, I do have quite a deal we can make.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
That depends on if I can interest you in some of my wares. Let's sell off... We'll sell the arrows to him. Yeah. Arrows of jinxing.
A good
Storm strike. Sunlight. Daedric bow. We'll keep the ebony arrows. Ebony dagger. War axe. We'll sell off. That's what we'll do there. And then we'll sell off a lot of gear.
You've made a good bit of gold.
We'll keep the Legion shield for now, even though... So we want to use a heavy armor shield. I've been thinking about good enchantments to put on a heavy armor shield. And then it struck me, don't we have a heavy armor shield laying at home in our chest that just so happens to be a Daedric artifact and has a reflect spell property? Maybe we'd want to check that out.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I'll sell that for now.
A good price. That's more than I'd usually pay.
I feel like Gunder could use that. We'll put Newham Special Brew up in our house somewhere, I guess. Okay. Wonderful. Thanks for the help. I can get
an excellent bargain.
Nuggets. All right. Good. That makes us a bit more light on our feet. We'll be able to walk around without being too heavy, and I can re-equip the Ring of Skimming, which is always nice. Well then, we now have the bear pelts that we need.
Yes.
And we're actually gonna do an oldie right here. I haven't done this in quite a while. We're gonna do a snap transition, okay? I'll see you at Bralsa. You gotta be kidding me! Okay, the first enemy I encounter as I run back from Skingrad is freaking Mr. Brown Bear over here. Where were you 5 minutes ago? I will just... There we go, that should keep him on the ground for a while. With the Blade of Woe. I'll leave him here to die. A slow and painful death. So he can think about all the pain that he has caused. I was running back, just thinking to myself, you know what? I'm really glad I went to Skingrad, that I stopped being so stubborn and just realized that I wasn't gonna find what I wanted to find. So cat, what did I get? Your blade skill increase! Yay, we got a level up for our troubles! Oh, that's wonderful. I feel like we're able to end the episode on a high note now, so I'm happy about that. That bear is still dying somewhere in the distance. As soon as the orchestra stops, will know that its heart has also stopped. Mountain lions! Oh, it would really suck if you killed me now, so please don't. Okay, yeah, he's gonna keep going. Yeah, just stab him quicker! Okay, scary world, eh? Right, then we gotta avoid all the dungeons on the map, and then there's a portal that opens. No, that's right, she's right here. You got a bit of a longer episode today, but I don't think you're gonna complain.
Oh, hello.
Bralsa, do you know what I've got? Never mind.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Just want to get training.
Very good. Very good indeed. The creators shall take notice soon enough, and then they shall have me to deal with. You have done your part, so I shall do mine. What I know, I will teach you.
Quest complete. Thank you.
You too.
Kinda glad that pact I made earlier with nature didn't go through. Regardless. Sacrifice these bear pelts to Kinnereth, which is actually a bad idea to drop stuff out in the wild, so let's say I did so. I'll stuff it in an animal corpse nearby, something like that. Well, 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 had a little trip through the wilderness, finally completed the bear pelt hunt, and I kinda wanna, I wonder if I could stand on top of one of these pillars. Is this really gonna, yep, there we go. Marina's unstoppable. Not that it's a great feat that deserves applause. You okay, Marina? She looks a little, she's, okay, yeah, she's just giving Bralsa the stink eye right there. She's not too happy either. Don't worry, girl. In the next episode, we're going to return to the Imperial City. We're going to be able to stash away some stuff, get some new fashion on, make some new spells that are going to open up for some new, potentially fun playstyles, and I hope to see you there. So, have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.